Hey guys, Barbara here. This is for my replay viewers. Today is Friday, February the 5th. Yes, Friday, February the 5th. And I just kind of did this impromptu. Um, we're going to be doing a live later on this evening. And I think it's going to be around 5 California time in the evening. I'm going to verify that as Jada goes by. Pay no mind to this part of the plate. Anything that's green looks ugly on the plate. Jada, do you want to do the party at 5? Is that a good time for you?
Can we do it early?
Like how much earlier? 4?
Yeah,
4?
I mean, you might go watch a movie.
4?
Yeah.
Okay, so 4. Hi Jermaine, hi Shanice, hi B. So we're gonna do a party today at 4 o'clock right here on this channel because it's Sandra's birthday. It's her good sister Sandra's birthday. And as you guys know, Sandra is not just like my friend and my sister, but she's a sponsor to the show. And Sandra sponsored StreamYard. Hi, Lillian. So you see this logo that's up on the top right here? Can you see my mouse? Can you guys see that, or I'm the only one that can see that? This StreamYard that says this thing says powered by StreamYard. That's gonna go away by the time we do our live. And when the kids come back, they're going to help me pay for the annual membership. They're going to help me set up the platforms because I can go live at 3 different platforms at the same time. So I might be doing it at this page, my other YouTube page, and Facebook. I don't get paid to do lives at Facebook. I have to download it and re-upload it. But it is what it is. We want everybody to come to Sandra's party later, okay? Today's Sandra's birthday, and I'm very excited to be celebrating her birthday. All right. So I said hi to Lillian already, right? This plate, I'm so sorry, guys. It looks ugly because everything that's green is not doing well on the green screen. But what I have are 3 little mini tacos with avocado on it. And I had a whole bunch of leafy greens that I'm going to have to go eat afterwards because it's not looking good. This is a cucumber. It looks see-through, right? You made it. We're going to have the party at 4 my time. Let me know if that works for you because Jada says she can do it at 4 because she might go to the drive-in later with Enrique because his birthday was yesterday. And we want to make sure we sing you happy birthday. And we're inviting everybody here to come back. I didn't pay for the thing yet, sis, because Josh was going to help me because I don't want to go into some back version of the thing and mess it up. Joe, this is an invitation and you can say no if you don't want to do it. Do you want to eat your meal with me?
No.
You don't have to.
No.
You're good? All right. I always let them know when they can say no because sometimes I tell them this is not an invitation. This is a request. We'll let her practice up all these songs. So these 3 tortillas are tiny, tiny, tiny. They're like what, 4 inches in diameter. April, girl, I wish. This is a green screen and it's a picture that I took when we went on vacation. The one vacation me and Joe ever took in our entire marriage in 2013. And we went to Placencia. My sister paid for us to stay at this gorgeous resort. Joe, what is resort name again? Porticos? Los Porticos or something like that? This place. So we want when we got the
What's the name?
you don't know, Joe? I think it's like Los Porticos.
I don't know.
I don't know. Did you have a different last name? Did you have a different last name, Cynthia? Joe, do you remember any Cynthia that know Miss K?
Miss K?
Mm-hmm.
Well, she used to work there or something?
Joe, did I ever go to Miss K house?
Huh?
Did I ever go to Miss K house? Well, this lady, Cynthia, says she know me from the time I was young. So make we talk some gossip. You guys remind me when I'm ending this thing to turn on monetization on this video, okay? We could talk some gossip about this lady, Miss Myrna Manzanares. I know her as Miss K. Miss K used to be my escape route so I could see Joe. My mom trusted her, and Miss K trusted me. Now, when I told her I'm not doing nothing, I'm not doing nothing. And she would take us out to art shows and stuff like that. And she really grew to love Joe and knew that he was trustworthy. And really prayed that if we got together, we would stay together. So every time I see her, I wish I knew who you were. Your face is not coming to mind. Of course, it's the side of your face that I'm seeing. Yep. She's responsible for me and Joe getting together. This year, I'm going to make 35 years. Mm-hmm. You know that my mom died, right? Mm-mm-mm. So these 3 little tacos, the tortillas are only 90 calories. And I have some ground beef that I made into chili. That's a video that's coming up tomorrow, I think. And tomato, avocado, spinach, a little bit of salsa that Jory bought, like a half a teaspoon of salsa. She says that's K. Be what you doing. Be what you up to. Sandra, are you looking forward to the party? Sis, I want to send you and hubby out a care package. But you tell me what you want in it. Of course, I'm going to include masks. And I don't want to send you no sweet stuff and mess up your diet. But if you want some sweet stuff, tell me, because I could make a small amount. And I'll have to send you a big amount. You spoke to her before she passed? It's so sweet. Mommy was cool people. Cynthia, you could tell them, right? They know. Like this young lady, Sandra Kitwana, she's been in my life before Mommy died. So they know. I haven't done a mukbang in a while because I was trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be eating. This stuff is falling apart. Darn it. So you guys know that I'm doing the healthy plate method, which is a part of the healthy balanced diet from Kaiser. So get a 9-inch plate. This plate it's the space where the food sit is only about 8 inches. Half of the plate has to be your non-starchy vegetables. I am going to eat more vegetables than this. I just removed all the greens, the spinach and the lettuce from the plate because it wasn't looking pretty on my mukbang. Was she? I know she wrote several books. Bazibana was one of them. Oh, thank you, Cynthia. Man, Mommy was a big part of the show. She wrote a lot of books in a Creole. Brenda, so you might be right. I know her as Kay. Kay is responsible for me and Joe being together. She didn't introduce us, but she sure helped me see him. So guys, I just recorded the Ancestry DNA videos. We recorded one yesterday. We recorded Joshua's yesterday, and I recorded Jory's today. But you're not gonna see Jory on camera because you know how Jory is. He don't want to be on camera. But each of them, I wouldn't say they were shocking because I kind of hate when people say things are shocking. But there were a couple of surprises on Jory's. He got some countries the rest of us didn't get. And Joshua, you want to call her Kate? That's what I know her as. Joshua, the shocker was the number one, the top region. The top region that Joshua got was a shocker. You guys have to watch the video because somebody won the bet. One of you, the person not in the room right now, or maybe they're quiet in the room, but it's not a stranger that won the bet. And we couldn't even cheat for that person if we wanted to because they got the percentage right on the money. So I got to send Jada to buy that person's gift card. For the people that are new, I do mukbangs from time to time. I haven't done any in like 8 weeks because I was eating all those whole grains, trying to be healthy on a diet, and the whole grains sickened me. Jermaine, I'm gonna text you. I'm gonna text you and tell you who it is. Okay? I'm gonna text you and tell you who it is. But I was kind of glad that it was one of us that won it. And not like a stranger that just came into the pool late. Yeah. They want you to eat brown rice, quinoa. What's the other one? Couscous, oatmeal, whole grain pasta, whole grain breads. I can't digest that stuff. The minute I eat anything that's whole grain, and certain vegetables too, like cauliflower, broccoli, the one that are more gaseous, the one that give you gas. Beans affect me bad too, and I love beans, but I eat it like a little bit at a time. And I take the Beano. Somebody's texting my phone. Is it one of you texting my phone? So I have a lot of trouble, so they told me not to eat that stuff because if I have an upper GI problem and I need to go to the ER, they can't accept me because of COVID. So I'll be in deep doodle. Yo, can you grab that for me, please, baby? I guess the person that was texting me decided to call. Stop it from ringing. Stop it from ringing. He doesn't know how to stop it from ringing. It's the button on the left, boo. What he'll do sometimes to stop it from ringing is answer the phone and hang it back up. Hi, Nazira, darling. How them kids, girl? How them babies? Sandra, I didn't tell you who win? I'm going to have to call you back when this is done. Joe, Jermaine said his mother sit on the phone to silence it. Let me tell Cindy I'm in a live. I'm live. She might think I write I'm alive. Oh, can I show it? Sandra, can I show the picture that you just sent me? Jermaine, you do mommy wrong. Jermaine, why you do mommy like that? Okay. So you know how we're trying to do things different with the show, right? Hi, Grandma. You know how all these people, they have car tours and house tours because they get a new house, or sometimes they're just renting a new apartment, but it's house tour, and they maybe went to go rent a car. Car tour. I was figuring we're gonna do our show like more of a mockumentary style, like The Office. I'm gonna find a spot in the garage where each time a member can go do a confessional. I could show it. Okay, let me show it. And I hope you guys can see this. This is what Sandra Boo, her husband, gave her for her birthday. Aren't they gorgeous? You're gonna have to potpourri these when they're done, sis. They're pretty. I like the orange in there. What a nice touch. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. So then we're gonna have a car tour, right? But you know our cars look like shit. We have 4 cars in the family, so we could do one each week. We'll start with the Tahoe. It's Sandra's birthday today. And we're having a party at 4 o'clock California time, 7 o'clock y'all's time. Okay? And Joe, can you hand me a fork, boo? A fork? My whole taco fell apart, so I gotta finish it with a fork. Yes. And y'all might not know this, but Sandra just dropped, I don't want to say a ton of weight because Sandra wasn't like morbidly obese. But Sandra's back to her fighting weight, girl. Sandra keep me motivated. I've been losing 1.2 pounds a week on average. I say average because there are some weeks when I lose 2 pounds. There's some week when I lose 1.5 pounds. There are some weeks when I lose only 0.8, of a pound. But when you average it out in the past 15 weeks that I've been, on this quest to lose weight, the weight that I've lost is 1.2. So if I continue at 1.2 without too many plateaus, I should be at 145 by my birthday. Who's with me? The healthy part of this thing, the 3 tortillas is the grain. The ground beef is the meat. I served a 3rd cup of it. You really shouldn't be eating red meat, but who's going to stop me? I don't eat it enough. 3 times a month, thereabouts. It breaks up the monotony of the chicken. I'm going to do it this time. I always say I'm going to do it. Most of the time I get to like 170 and I quit. A couple of times I went to 150 and I quit. I've never broken that barrier to where the scale says 149. We know, huh? Sandra, we know. It's hard to lose weight. And she always sow her seed with Jada, always buying those Premier Protein for her to have. So she can continue on her weight loss journey. I don't drink those proteins, but it helps Jada out with the breakfast in the morning. Thanks, sis. It's called Healthy Balance from Kaiser. Cynthia, and it works on the healthy plate method. This is a healthy plate, a 9-inch plate. Do not pile it 9-inch tall. Half of the plate has to have your your non-starchy vegetables. And, on different diets, different vegetables count as a starch, right? But on this diet, because like I've been on diets where they don't want you to eat carrots. They're like, it's too sweet. It's a starchy vegetable. Yeah, yeah. No, you can eat carrots. See, I'm eating carrots right here. But the starchy vegetables are like jicama, peas, and corn. Those are starchy vegetables. So half of it has to have non-starchy vegetables. You can do some salad dressing. I just don't like salad dressing. The next half, you cut it into two. So you have a quarter and a quarter. In one quarter, you put your grains. In the next quarter, you put your meat. Don't pile it high. If you're not sure that you're eyeballing it correctly, measure it. A third cup. A third cup of the grain, a third cup of the meat. Or if you're doing chicken, steak, stuff like that, it has to be no bigger than the size of a deck of cards. So you do the replacement? Okay, so you know how that blesses Jada. She already down the street going to go buy anything or Costco. So she not run out tomorrow morning. Anyway, for my grains, I'm doing corn tortilla, regular potato, sweet potato. I really do try to do more of the sweet potato though. White rice. I'm not a great fan of white rice, but I can't do the brown rice. So then tell me, do what you can. And they said the corn tortilla is actually good. Now, who would have ever thought that I could give up flour tortilla? I used to eat flour tortilla every day for breakfast with butter. And I wouldn't say that the butter was dripping off of the tortilla, but it sure would pool on it. Hi, Deb. So, you ever talk to these people that are fat? And I don't mean PHAT, I mean fat like me, FAT. And you tell them what you're doing, and they're like, oh my God, it's too much food. I could never eat that. I'm like, then why are you fat? Because I know why I'm fat. I wasn't eating a lot of vegetables. I was eating more grains than meat. I was getting very little protein in, very little vegetables, Ritz crackers, and orange juice. That's why I fat. See, Sandra, eat no white carbs. I eat the white carbs because I can't eat the brown stuff. But you're going to have to learn what you could tolerate. No, I'll be honest with you. When you make the first plate and use it at least spot where the carbs go, the grain, it's like, dang, I'm going to be hungry. That's a little bit of potato. That's a little bit of pasta. That's a little bit of rice. Look on any small tortilla, 4 inches in diameter. But then, hi, Suzanne, darling. Thank you, Deb. Deb is my own personal cheerleader. I swear. Deb always come with a beautiful compliment. So, by the time you eat all the vegetables and the meat, Joe, before you go, can you pass me the cake so I can show them? Thank you, baby. I like the whole grains too. It's not that I don't like them, but they make me so sick.
You want me to take the cake out of this thing?
No, I just want to show them. I'm not done eating it, but you guys have to see this cake. I'm going to eat a piece of this tomorrow. I messed up 2 red velvet cake to make this cake. Jada ended up giving Enrique a box cake because we were running out of a nice cake to give him. This stuff came out so good. I'm going to eat a piece of this tomorrow for my treat. I only do the treat on Saturdays. And I don't eat a big chunk either, a sliver. And when tomorrow comes, I might not want that. I might want ice cream. And then I'll just give that up and eat ice cream. Nazira, yes. That's your fave? It's the first time I really found a good recipe. You can have coffee and you can have your breakfast. This is what the teacher says she eat for breakfast every day. A piece of whole grain bread, 2 tablespoons of peanut butter on the bread, and a cup of coffee. Me, what I do, I just have a piece of bread with the peanut butter. I don't drink coffee or tea. And that's all I have in the morning with a fruit. Eat a serving of fruit 3 times a day. So eat it with your breakfast, lunch, and your dinner. Hi, Blue, darling. Anybody that has a wrench, you can get rid of that little food for me, okay? I already did just now. So you have a gluten allergy, Sandra? No, let me put my disclaimer, Nazira. I'm not a doctor. I don't play one on TV. I have no medical background. I am not giving you no medical advice because you are nursing. But if you are nursing, I believe this can benefit the baby. And so you can eat more meals for the day because you are burning the calories by breastfeeding. You know what I mean? You don't stay there and starve. I don't starve. My breakfast today, I had the piece of bread with the peanut butter and I had my fruit. Went on my bike ride, took a shower, recorded 2 shows for the Ancestry DNA results, and then made my lunch. It was 3 corn tortilla. That's a serving is 3, and it's 90 calories because it's little, it's mini. A 1/3 cup of the ground beef split between the 3 tacos. Put a bunch of vegetables. Avocado is my healthy fat. You have to have 4 servings of healthy fat for the day, 6 servings of grains for the day, 5 servings of protein for the day. 5+ serving of vegetables for the day, 3 servings of fruit for the day, and 2 to 3 servings of some type of dairy. Now I'm having issues with the dairy because I can't find the yogurts that are lactose free. They have the almond one, but that stuff has MSG. And you guys know I have trouble with MSG because I have Meniere's. So they don't know if I have a gluten intolerance because I can't go in and go get tested because of you know who. It could be that it's just stuff that are high in fiber because I have trouble with certain vegetables and beans. Anything that's on that FOD map. Ascari sent me a text saying this is the best news of the week. Let's see what the news is. Oh, because they voted to remove that crazy ass woman yesterday. Didn't that cake look good though? And look, I had the stamina to not eat none. It's been there 2 nights now. Shanice say, buckwheat crepes, it's gluten-free. That sounds really, really good. I sleep on a buckwheat pillow. I sleep on the shells of the buckwheat. You can eat cheese on the pan, but I haven't eaten cheese in a while. I don't even know how long, but it's been a while. Jada, do you know how long more or less that I haven't eaten cheese? You think it's over a year?
Sure.
I haven't eaten cheese. Why? The cheese constipates me. I don't mess with that. When you can eat your food and it goes down and you don't feel it jammed anywhere and you don't get any bloating and you don't get no gas and no pain and no constipation, it's a whole different ball game, man. And I went through 10 days of SNAD. You could have eggs too. You know what SNAD is? Slightly nauseous all day. I went through 10 days of that. I did a diet before that I bought off of the TV years ago that teach you how to mix and match foods to go with your body type. You had like a type A, B, C, or D. and you have to take a quiz to find out which type you were. You guys could probably hear that water because Josh was showering. And I found my body type. I did what they told me to do. And I was SNAD all day. That's where I learned that word. It's not really good for you. You stop eating dairy. They want us to have dairy. Somebody asked that, Sandra, because, you know, Joe down the street said dairy not good for you. But somebody asked that question, why do I need dairy? In the class on somebody. And the teacher said, because you need something that can build your bones, unless you're going to get your calcium from some other source. You know what I mean? And I like dairy, but I've only been taking in 4 ounces of lactose-free milk at nighttime as a snack, along with some peanut butter, because I can't eat the whole grain crackers. And I don't know what else I'm going to eat at night as my little snack. And I'm not going to eat bread again, because the bread I've been eating for breakfast is sourdough bread that I make from scratch myself. And I cut the slice thin and I eat that. And so far I'm still losing. You know what I mean? Hi, Lynette. So I don't like talk about the weight loss in every video, but I do update you from time to time when I feel like you need updating. And I'm hoping to have 179 point something by tomorrow, because I've changed my weighing day from Mondays to Saturdays. I don't like to do anything like that for Mondays. Mondays is high pressure. You know what I mean? So when I started to starve myself in November, I was just like cutting back on everything and just starving in November. I lost 3.3 pounds at that time, and I was weighing on Fridays. Friday morning would be my weighing day. When I started the Kaiser program on December the 4th, the classes are on Mondays, so I switched my weighing day to Mondays. And it's a stress for me because I can't enjoy anything on the weekend, you know? So people in the class say they switch their weighing day to Wednesdays, because whatever they do on the weekend, the mess up is cleared out of them by Wednesday. I want to do that. I'm going back to what I want to do, which is Saturday. So I'm going to weigh tomorrow, do or die. The last time I weighed was Monday, and I was 180.0. And that stupid scale would not give me 179 point nothing. Josh, could you take this from me, honey bunch? Thank you, babe. The scale would not give me the 179. It was such a hateful scale. I wanted to kill it. Jermaine says calcium is so important. If you stop dairy, please take a supplement to increase food high in calcium. Sandra, did you get that, babes? She probably is already, but it's good to hear the advice. Hi, says darling. Today's Sandra's birthday, and we're going to have a party for her this evening, okay? Oh, Cynthia, it's so easy to do. I was like trying to convince my mother-in-law to do it, and she was listening for a while, but then she's the one that I was talking about when I say, oh, you won't be fat and talk about that's too much food. Shh, don't tell her, but I was talking about her. She don't watch the show. And I'm like, it's not a lot of food, but you're not starving.
Did you take back your thing, your dongle?
I think you did.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah, see, you slipping, Josh. Josh, when I'm done, can you help me sign up for StreamYard? I just need for you to look over my shoulder.
Are you going to be done? Because I got to go to Walmart real quick.
Yeah, you can go there and come back.
All right.
I want it ready for this evening when we do our live, though, because I want to go live at 3 locations. Got me?
What am I saying again?
I'm paying for StreamYard.
Oh, okay.
Sandra donated so we could pay for StreamYard.
Okay.
I'm truly my mother's child. Child, you know I speak the truth and shame the devil. That's what I used to tell you in my smile. My grandma used to say, speak the truth and shame the devil, child. So I'm like, she's morbidly obese. She's a pretty woman, but morbidly obese. And she used to be skinny as a rail. But throughout the years, you know, she liked flour tortilla just like how I like flour tortilla. And I think she didn't want to hear that part of the story when I say, you can't eat the flour tortilla. You can eat it on Saturday. Like, pick a day that you want to get a little cheat and make that be your cheat. Well, I don't want no damn flour tortilla be my cheat. Honey child, my cheat has to be something sweet like ice cream or peach cobbler or bread pudding or that cake over there or powder bun. My treat has to be something sweet. And I don't really even like sweet things like that, but I don't eat it all week. So you see what I had for my lunch. My non-starchy vegetables. I'm still going to go eat my lettuce and my spinach that I took out of the plate because it was ugly on the mukbang. And and then I ate a third cup of that chili, the ground meat chili. I made all that from scratch, and I had the 3/30ths for the grain, and the plate is supposed to look like the Mickey Mouse ears. So that's in the plate, and the 2 ears, one is supposed to have a fruit, and one is supposed to have a dairy. And you could do dairy alternative, the almond stuff. You know what I mean? The almond, what do you call the thing? The yogurt, the almond milk. They don't want you to do coconut though. But I have news for these people. Coconut are not bad for you, but they feel like it's bad for you, and I'm on their plan, so I followed their rules. I suffered in pain for 10 days until in one of the meetings I told them that I had a bad week because I was in pain all week and I had nausea and I felt sick and I just couldn't bear it anymore and I wanted to quit. And that's when they asked me what was going on, and they're like, you need to see the dietitian. I'm like, the dietitian say I can't see him or her until I get tested from my primary care physician, and I can't go get tested because of COVID. And the guy was like, oh, yeah, you're right. You know what? Get off of all those things. Eat the white rice, get rid of the whole grain stuff. Just eat what you can eat to stay on the plan because we need for you to lose this weight. They need to have, look, I don't put you on time up, but it look like you want to lash in. Make him move up, leave it. Somebody say something so he can move up because I have a thing blocking him. Or one of my wrenches, get rid of this fool. Get rid of this troll. Did anybody do it? I put on timeout. He still come back with the foolishness. I don't block him. See, that's a good option right there. What Seth said. I love the yogurt with the granola. I would love that too, but I skipped it. I need to go find the yogurt that I can eat. But the granola will F me up. Yeah. People with the wrench, all my wrench holders, don't be afraid to block people. If you accidentally block somebody that's family, because your finger missed it in the pocket, or you thought Barbara wanted that person blocked, but Barbara didn't want that person blocked, I can go and block them. It's not final. I can open the page where they're all blocked and go and block them. Okay? Yeah, coconut not bad for you. But they don't want you to do coconut milk. They don't want you to do coconut oil. Well, I'll tell you, just yesterday, Joe made this fish soup. And he made it in some coconut milk. And child, I ate the hell out of that. Me and Wednesday, me and the dog, we ate that with some okra, child. Girl, that thing take long. Girl, that ain't going to come right now. December 29th. The boys sent theirs in on the 20th. It was due on February 16th. Jory's came back on January 26th. And Joshua's just came back yesterday. You guys going to be shocked to see Joshua's top geography. It wasn't like Jada and Jory's. We were like, what? And when my dad used to sell his coconut oil, he put on the label that it was cholesterol free. And so somebody told on him, they're friggin' cruffy. They act like they have your back, but they have number into immigration. They have number into the FDA. They have number into the CIA. They have number to ICE. These cruffy, they have number to every place, and they call and they get through too, But when me and you call, we can't get through. But ask them cruffy do it. Somebody tell on my dad that he was putting that this thing had no cholesterol. So the FDA came after my dad and told him, you need to put it in a lab, have them take it apart, and have the lab give us the results. And he sure did, honey child. He had to pay thousands of dollars to the lab. But the thing came back, no cholesterol. I don't care if it gets hard at its resting state of whatever degrees, it has no cholesterol. Okay? They're friggin' cruffy. And remember I was talking about the old people, the old Belizean that don't follow me. No, I told you guys yesterday, it's not all. I got some beautiful older Belizean, 50 odd. I mean, some are with the right here in the room, right? That follow me, 60 odd, whatever, 70 odd, and they're good to the show. They patronize the books, they buy it for their mama, them, sister, them, this, they do everything. So I'm not talking about y'all, you know who you are. I'm talking about the ones that are mean, the one that I meet in the street, the one that Joe meets in the street when he hand them my card, and they'll say, I already know how to cook. I don't need your card. Or when Joe said, oh, my wife does a little show on YouTube. Can you spread the word? We're all Belizean. And go, I already know who she is. Okay. So the thing don't have no cholesterol. Coconut oil, good for you. But I'm not doing any of it because like I told you, if I'm following your plan, I'm following your plan. I'm going to give your plan an opportunity to work for me so I could be one of your testimony. In every diet that I've ever tried, let Jada get her ice. She's so hateful. She need ice. You done? Done get ice? In every plan that I've tried, I've always become the people testimony. Because I don't play. I don't play. When I go on a plan, I go on it for keeps. Then it burn up the food, you says? When I go on a plan, you could ask Jada. When I go on a plan, I stay on the plan. When I went on Atkins, I did that for 14 months. No carb, no fruit, no nothing sweet past my lips. My hair drop out, my skin scale off. All kind of Ross happened to me for Atkins. And I did not stop till I lost 66 pounds. And then when I ate carbohydrates for the first time, it was potato salad. We went to our cousin up there in Utah, and they made a beautiful barbecue with Kobe beef. Oh, child. And have you ever eaten a meal so good that you still remember it 15 years later? It was Kobe beef. It was this potato salad that had bacon in it. Oh, Lord, it was good. And then it was a raspberry cheesecake concoction looking thing there that the wife made. When I tell you that meal was good, it was good, it was good. And when I ate it, I projectile vomit because I had all that carb and that sweet thing. My body couldn't take it. After that, I had to buy a whole book. Remember that book I showed you guys about the Carbohydrates Addict Lifespan Plan? The doctors Richard and Rachel Heller, R&R Heller, they wrote a second book on how to ease you back onto carb because they don't take you off of carb. Their plate looks a little bit different than the plate that I'm doing, though. Their plate is in thirds, a third meat, a third healthy carb, and a third vegetables. This plate from Kaiser is different. It's half vegetables. What's up, baby girl?
Tomatoes.
In the back, in the right-hand drawer on the bottom. And then you have two big ones in the front fridge if you want to slice those for burgers. Oh, thank God. No, it's not Zoom. Cynthia, it's not Zoom. Yes, you go eat. Go enjoy your meal with honey. You don't have to stay here for all of this. Come back at 7 your time, babe. I want to text you. It's not a Zoom meeting. It's what the hell they use? Blackboard. It's on Blackboard, so you can see the teacher, and the teacher is teaching nice people. Oh God, the nicest people teaching. They don't ever judge you. Me, I'll judge you. If you tell me you were doing it and you are going to tell me you to eat, so I said, what the hell you to eat that for? You sit at the pan plan? That not the pan plan. Oh, me a scold you, me mean. I mean, I was because I put my cousin Effie all the time on diet with me, and I said, yes, I just eat and I had some fried jack. I said, fried jack, not the pan this plan. Girl, shut up and get off of my phone. That's what she had tell me. So they want a testimony because they want the program to continue, and I'm grateful to God for the program. So every time the meeting is done, I get a good rating. If it's 10 out of 10, I get a 20 because I want the program to continue. It's 16 weeks of meetings, and I would have had to gone in person. I would have had to go in person had we did not have Miss Ronas in town. You know, hi, cuz. You got the text I sent you that I was live, right? I hope you didn't read it and say I was alive. I was live. Cindy, I was just going to say something to reveal something about the boys' ancestry that Cindy matched with them, but let me shut my damn mouth. Shut up. Yeah, so the people are kind. The teachers are kind. You can see them. The one thing that I don't like about the program is that they have 2 10-minute segments where you have to get up and exercise. And I don't really like that part of it. Babe, you could do what you need to do in there. No, you're not bugging me.
No.
Okay. I don't like that part because I exercise every morning for 1 hour. 1 hour worth of carb. If I ride 6 miles or if I walk 4.5 miles on the treadmill. And I ride 6 miles in real life. I like when people come and say, oh, I ride 16 miles yesterday on the recumbent bike. I'm like, whip to do, you want a cookie? Try going out there and fight coyotes. And fight pit bull and homeless people. And dodge glass on the ground. And dodge human feces on the ground. Not just dog poop. And the traffic that they see you coming. You ring the thing for the light to change for them to be red, and they still trying to kill you. You try doing that. I want to hear number your 16 miles on your recumbent bike. Oh my God, I'm so petty. That's why you guys love me. I never pretended. I never promised you guys a rose garden. Never. We seriously had to dodge coyote. I have a whole horn on my bike to scream at the coyote. Did I tell you the time when Joe make the little Asian lady fall down by her face? The little Asian lady walking with her daughter and her husband, and she the way on the other side of traffic on the trail. You know, there's a big yellow line separating the other side. So I ring my bell, but then I stop because I can't maneuver like Joe. So Joe maneuvered. The lady turned this way and saw me and got scared. She was an older lady. And I'm like, I was dead stop though. She shouldn't have panicked like that because I was dead stop. And she tried to go back towards her husband over there, and the shoes had too much traction and hook up on the cement. And when she looked, she saw Joe, and I think it was the black man that scared her. And she booked it right on her face. She booked it. It is, Susan. It is. I have a whole video. I told you I'm gonna start doing my show. Joshua, Jada, what do you think called again that I'm gonna do for the videos? Documentary?
Reality?
No, the word you said, some kind of mentory.
Oh, well, I was saying mockumentary because it's more funny.
Mm-hmm.
It's a mock of it.
We're gonna do a mockumentary for the show. We're not gonna be doing just cooking anymore. I'm tired of that. That you remember that, right, Ramadana? That the video that I put up with the sourdough bread and the sourdough waffles, I promise you it took me about 30 hours to do. It was the recording, the time that it took to get the camera, do this, the editing, the voiceover, the saving, because sometimes the program will act up when you have too much, clips on your computer. You got to pull them up. I went through 30 hours of hell to put that up and get 248 views. The hell with that. The people who want to see cooking better go up in the library. I'll make all these playlists. I might take like a week off of videos and just put up all these playlists of this. Oh, you may want Belize food? This is where you go find it. Oh, you may want sweet stuff? This is the part that day. You may want this because I do a whole vlog at my Patreon. Jermaine, thank you for being a patron. Thank you for your donation every month, honey. I love you so much. Yeah. I don't want to put a vlog at my cooking page because people know too much of my business. The people who want to know my business, they pay up in Patreon or they donate on the side, and then they get their little money. They get their little link to go see the thing. So what we eating, babe? What we eating? Ooh, come show it. That looks so good. Ooh, look at that healthy plate though. You gonna come back for more vegetables?
I put tomato.
Did you put a whole tomato?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's like one serving of vegetable in there.
We gotta go.
Let me eat really quick.
Let the girl eat and let her chew. Oh, Jermaine, we're gonna have to meet, So, okay, we already said we're gonna do a car tour and we're gonna show the ratty ass top. Oh my God, I have a worser car to show. Jada's.
Straight up.
It's beautiful inside. It's beautiful outside, but it doesn't work. It needs a radiator. And every time Jada comes across $65, she said, I need a new dress. I need a new workout shoes, new workout pants. I need bras. Forget that car.
Word.
Because she know once she fix it, she gonna sell it. And we can't sell it during COVID because if we sell it during COVID, ain't nobody riding in a car. Ain't nobody riding in a car. So we're going to do it mockumentary style, where we're going to show what we're doing in the days. It's going to be like the ITL, day in the life. What we doing, Joe, they're messing around with his little trucks. He went and bought some wood. I gave him $50 on his Cash App. Run out, they're going to buy wood. He sold one of his trucks so far. His sister bought one. And yeah, we're going to build up a little spot in the garage where they could go and give their testimony. If they say anything bad about me, I'm going to come out there and beat them. And then we could do like a house tour. My house is decent. We don't have to move in a new house. We could do a house tour. Jada, we could go see them new houses and just tour. No, they're not gonna let us in because of COVID. They don't even let you into the sheds at Home Depot anymore for you to see the inside of the sheds because of COVID. You know what I mean? We could do all type of stuff, but we're not going to be like, these rich people making $27,000 a month on YouTube to where they could get new pad and new car every minute and new jewelry and gold chain, gold ring, gold teeth, new tennis shoes. We can't do all of that. So we're going to tour what we have. What do you guys think? I think it'll be funny as hell.
What you want?
I think it'll be funny. When to stop beg? It's not becoming. Tell them what Uncle Roger used to tell we. If you beg, if you're not beg, you don't want. And if you beg, you're not going to get. That's what Uncle Roger used to tell us when he had a good food to eat, a good plate of panadas that he just stopped and bought or some China Inn fried chicken. He would come and sit down on a Friday night and say, if you don't beg, you don't want. If you beg, you're not going to get. I'm like, God, I don't like those options. We're going to try it, Shanice. Oh, and I heard from my cousin in Canada. I heard from my cousin. We're going to do a Zoom meeting like in the middle of this month.
Sugar?
Hi, Grace. She's good. She's good, but Daddy not so much. Yeah. Hi, Grace. She says she keeps up with me through the shows. So when we come back for the live this evening, we're not going to see Powered by StreamYard. We're going to be live at Facebook, this YouTube page, and probably my other YouTube page. If not, I might go live at one of my other platforms, like maybe Instagram. I don't know if you could add Instagram in this thing. We're going to try. Hey, Farana Vlogs. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Somebody screenshot this lady's name for me so that I can go find her when I'm done. If you guys have a channel, let me know. Because if you have the decency to drop into my live and you have a whole channel, I'll go check you out. I'll subscribe. I'll watch a few of your videos. I can't tell you I'm going to watch a whole lot right away because I'm the only one that create content over here. The family helps, but I'm the one that has to come up with the ideas and tape it and all that stuff. What's Sydney? Sydney, how come you ain't talking?
I think that was gonna go well.
You find it?
Yeah, Farana Vlogs. Yes. What's your nationality, Farana? And I'm only asking because the next question that I'm gonna ask you is what kind of food y'all eat. Because if you be having some good stuff, can you share? So we're gonna make some recipes in our new thing that we're doing. I'm always asking to share.
Sit down. Sit down. Sit. Sit. You know, sit. Sit down. Sit down.
She thinks sit down means wagtail. Sit, baby. Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog. Let me see.
Sit down. Sit down. Sit down.
Thank you, Jermaine. Jermaine is like right on it, man.
Sit.
I love my mods.
Sit. You know,
I think
sit down.
Shanice, did I not make you a mod? I think Shanice was a new mod and
Sit.
27 Av was a new mod.
Good girl.
I think. I can't see your wrenches when I'm in StreamYard, okay? So keep that in mind because I'm going to keep coming live at StreamYard because we're going to pay for StreamYard right after this live is done. Joshua's going to go to Walmart, come back. He's going to sit over my shoulder so I can pay for this thing because I want to make sure I write down the date when it's going to be due again. You know, we got to get this thing done.
Look, come here, come here. Come here. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit. Sit.
Sit, Ubu, sit.
Sit. Sit down. Yeah. Sit down. Sit down.
You're going to come back for the party, Cynthia?
Sit down.
We're going to have a party with, by the way, now that I'm going to pay for StreamYard, I can have a bunch of you on camera with me. So if Sandra want to come on camera later for her birthday, if you guys want to come and wish her a happy birthday personally, make sure on a have on clothes, okay? Put on a wig, because I don't know how, like, girl, you catch me without my wig. Whatever, the video going to stay up. The video going to stay up. Make sure on a have on clothes. If on a come for my thing and I have on no clothes, that's it. Bye. I joined this app that's called Hi Chilling with Lady D. How are you? This Likey app, and I haven't gone live on it or anything yet. But the minute I put my name, I put Bare Pantry Show. I'm Bare Pantry Show on all platforms except for YouTube, where I am The Bare Pantry Show. I started the name The Bare Pantry Show and realized it was too long. So when I made my other platforms, I dropped off the okay? So when I joined Likey, I had a bunch of men came and started to follow me right away. I'm like, where are these men coming from following me? And right away they start to talk up to me. Hi. Well, first of all, in their bio, they tell when they join, they say, check the bio. So I go on and check the bio. I'm looking for a relationship.
Okay.
I need a long-term, date. I love long walks on the beach. Blah, 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 blah.
I
said,
like money.
Me too.
right? And so I'm like, where all that money did it come from? So one of them start to talk. Of course, it have to be the ugly no teeth one, right? And he start, hey,
Where did
beautiful
that
lady.
confidence come from?
I'm looking for a long-term relationship, blah, 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 blah. Me name answer him, me block him. I learned to block right away on Likey. You know what I figure out? It's because the name is Bare Pantry Show. Everybody read that thing as Bare Panty. Bare Panty. Ho. When I first started doing the show, we used to have those little magnets that the kids like that go in the fridge. And I used to have, behind me, I had it spelled out, the Bare Pantry Show. You can see some of my old videos. Jory used to go and remove the R out of pantry and take the S and the W off a show, and behind me would spell the Bare Panty Ho. And when I see that, I would have to take the whole video down and start over again. That's what Jory would do. Sakshi, you're going to want to come back over the weekend. I think I'll post those. And you know what? I might not post those ancestry videos till Monday and Tuesday. Jory's will be on Monday. Joshua's will be on Tuesday, because tomorrow I'm going to post the chili for Super Bowl. Sunday I might do a Super Bowl live or something like that. Well, I don't watch the ball game anyway, but whatever. We'll do some type of live before it starts. And that's what Jory would spell out, girl. These kids are bad. These baby kids. Joshua said they're not that bad. You don't see any of the videos with that spelled out in it, because I would scrap the whole video. But you can find old videos where the spelling is on the fridge. I used to have a white fridge. It's crazy. I was going to name the channel the Bare Cupboard Show, because it was about, opening the cupboard and not finding anything to eat, and you just kind of make something out of nothing. That's what the show is really about. Belizean food only got into it because I'm Belizean. The show was never supposed to be about Belizean food, right? And the reason that I didn't want to do Belizean food is because I know Belizean people, they run gangs. If I not come from Corozal or I not come from Cayo, I have no following. Oh, you come from Belize City? That's what they do. It's like, come on, man. Follow. I follow everybody else, right? And sometimes I want to put in the videos who I'm watching on YouTube. But then I realize that sometimes I stop watching these people and you guys may be left in the lurch. I'll watch somebody hard for a while and they'll tell some lie in their show and I quit. Once they start to tell lie, I quit. That's why I don't tell lie. Your guy had 3 teeth. Says you stupid. Says one I didn't come after you. Girl, they see all the sexiness. There's a bunch of perps in there. I spend the whole morning watching all of Brenda videos and I pee my pants every time I watch her videos. Brenda's funny. Joe gonna do his likey too. I'm gonna go tape one of his likey right now for him. Whatever he's cutting out there. He's gonna fix the truck, the 2 back windows. You're riding in a Cruffy truck. When you get in and they say, don't touch the back windows. They don't go down. And if you touch it and they go down, you can't come back up. Somebody gonna have to sit in this car. Hi, Fifi. This is my niece right here. This is my niece right here. You better not take chance before you get fired. Come back Monday and Tuesday, or come back this evening. Come back this evening. We'll have a big party for one of my viewers that has become like a sister to me. We're gonna have a big birthday party for she later. Come back. Jada wants to sing. I probably can't leave the event up then, because Jada gonna sing. Y'all come back, okay? And then Monday and Tuesday, you're gonna see you're gonna see Jory and Joshua's ancestry. Monday and Tuesday, you're gonna be shocked about Joshua's ancestry. Oh, I've been knowing that one, Jazz, but thanks for sharing that with us. Dutch cheese is also naturally lactose free. All the dried cheese that smell like stinking toe, those are good to eat if you have lactose intolerance, okay? I eat my Dutch cheese, but I don't eat no other cheese. Yeah, Jada was the one that told me about the Parmesan, and I kind of wondered if it would be lactose free because the Dutch cheese don't give me no trouble. And that's when my Aunt Kathy had told me the drier cheese will not give me no trouble. Oh, this is get hot right there. Jada, Joshua, is that stupid show? The one where she brings home the guy?
Yes.
Oh my God.
I'm so stupid.
My hair is really pretty. Thank you, Patricia. Bye, Fifi. Come back later. 4 o'clock for we time. Were you the one that told me that Parmesan cheese is lactose free?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it?
Mhm.
Oh, let me put some on
I can
that.
eat that and I can eat Dutch cheese because it's dry.
Yeah, drier the cheese.
I knew what you meant, Patricia. Don't worry about no spelling up in here. Type whatever you're going to type. If I don't understand it, I'll ask you, okay? My hair right now, I haven't cut my hair in a whole year and it grows so slow. It grows very, very slow. I'm not going to the salon.
I'll give you some of my hair growth and cut it back like bloody werewolf.
I'm not going to the salon.
Oh, okay, let me get some chapstick.
Jada need to learn how to cut my hair. Point blank period.
I got
Jada.
my pocket.
You need to learn how to cut my hair, boo. Go watch a few YouTube videos and cut my hair. I don't even like that simple green thing that they put the combs in at the hair salon. I don't think they throw that thing there at all.
Okay, well, I'm going to buy a pair of haircutting scissors.
I'll buy the scissors for you. Just learn to cut it. Okay?
Okay.
And in the beginning, don't even do layers. Just even me up.
She's my hairdresser. You
And
can't
then
have
practice layers on Joshua's hair.
What? No. My hair isn't long enough to do layers. That's not.
Hey, Ricardo's Kitchen. I'll remember your name because it spelled like the spice that we use except without the R. The spice doesn't have the R. The spice is Ricardo. I'll go check you out, okay? Make sure you subscribe, Ricardo's Kitchen. I'm trying to get to 100,000 subscribers. I only need like 12,200. We can do this. Tonight, moderators, tonight when we go live on all platforms, push hard for them to come to YouTube, to come and subscribe because we need to get to 100,000. Oh, your hair falls out. You have alopecia. I'm so sorry, Patricia. I'm so sorry. That's such a devastating disorder to have. I'm going to pray for you, babe. Thank you, Ricardo's Kitchen. I'm going to come back and subscribe to you too, okay? And I'll watch a few of your videos. I'm not just going to subscribe and not watch your videos, all right? Because that's important. The subscribers are important, but the watching is more important than the subscribing. And honestly, the commenting is more important than even the watching. They want to know, they want to see, and I don't get enough comments. That's the problem. But I saw this guy last night. He walked away from YouTube a few years ago to do TikTok or whatever, and he has like 3 million subscribers. And he just came back to YouTube, and I saw what he did at the end when he says, click the subscribe and click the bell so that you can get notified. He also goes into the comments. He screen records himself going into the comments, and then he types a comment and go, this is great. And he says, and remember to go type a comment. So people need a visual, you know, to go type a comment. So when this live is done, go type a comment for me, okay? And don't get mad if there's a lot of commercial in this video, because I'm going to turn on monetization and YouTube is going to flood it with commercials because it has a lot of minutes. And just skip them. Just play 1 or 2 of them for 30 seconds at least. Let 1 or 2 of them play for 30 seconds at least. If the commercial is longer than 30 seconds, you have to let it play for 30 seconds. If the commercial is right at 30 seconds, you have to let the whole thing play, okay? Patricia, we're going to send healing towards you for this alopecia. I feel for you because at one point in my life when I was using those, the hell was that thing? That shot, that Depo-Provera shot as birth control, my hair started to fall out. And when I went to the salon, I got this little sweet gay guy, and he started to do his hand like that through my hair. And when he looked on, Joe came back because he had left me, and he saw all the hair and he goes, you cut it already? And he goes, I didn't cut it. That's all her hair. I cried. And so he told me not to put conditioner on my scalp ever. So when I wash my hair, I wash with shampoo, the whole head, the whole scalp. But when I put the conditioner, I just put the conditioner on the length, just on the length, okay? I don't put conditioner up here. And my hair is naturally oily that I don't need the conditioner. So he says, don't put no conditioner on your scalp because it closes off the pores and your hair is going to continuously fall. So it's not falling right now because I follow what he says. And also my cousin Cindy that was in the live earlier, Cindy McClay, You guys scroll back and hit her up. Let me see if I can find her. Cindy sells seaweed, sea moss. Where's Cindy? Right here. This person right here, Cindy McClay. Screenshot this, and I'll put her information like in my description. I'll put her phone number, so you can holler at her, and she will ship it if she has to ship it. But she sells sea moss, and if you eat the sea moss, it stops the falling out of the hair. Okay. So yeah, that's the only thing. And I don't get rid of carbs. A lot of people go on this keto diet, and if you do keto, your hair will fall out. If when I did Atkins, my hair fell out. You need some of those grains in you. Yeah, the sea moss is good. She's had a lot of testimony where the people say that their hair is growing from the sea moss. It's crazy, right? Yeah, I'm excited for the new shows though. You're gonna see one more cooking video, and after that we're gonna do this mockumentary thing and see how it goes. You guys know how I operate. If I try something for 21 days and it's not working, we're gonna switch back to something else. But I always tell you, this is a business for me, and I need to make $2,000 a month. And if I were doing this at my bottle printing and it wasn't working, I would switch and do something else. So that's what I'm doing. I'm not trying to quit cooking videos, but if I have 1,200 videos here and they're all cooking, I could make a whole several seasons for Netflix out of those videos. Hey Kathy, thanks for popping in, darling. You from Susan, right? Susan, California? Patricia, we send God's word to heal you right now. We have a track record here. I don't know if you guys know this, but we have a track record in this little group right here that when we call for prayer, it happens. God responds right away because we do it earnestly. We knock on heaven's door. We bombard it. We don't quit. We're going to pray for Patricia's hair to start growing and not fall out. The first thing that's going to happen is going to stop falling out. That's the first thing. It's going to stop falling out. And then after that, it's going to grow. When Jada had the issue with her skin, the really bad eczema where it ate up her face like this, she was like this whole area, gone, no pigment, looked like vitiligo. And when she got healed, what stopped first was the cycle of the peeling and weeping in her skin. That stopped first. And then her coloring came back. Okay. Susan, right? Patricia, you've been here with me a while too. I remember your name. You need some sea moss? Hit up Cindy McClay. I'm going to text you her phone number. Okay. I got her Google number. Hi, Lisa, where you been? Lisa, where the hell you been? Lisa's my friend for over 20 years. Lisa's son and Joshua went to middle school together. Some of these people that's in this room, I know them. I know Nazira. I've come in contact with Nazira when she was a child because Nazira is close friends or close relatives to one of my cousins. I can't remember which it was. Yeah, you don't even have to watch the video all the way through. Honestly, you don't. But if you watch a good amount of it for YouTube, I'd say, get past the first 2-3 minutes for YouTube. For Facebook, you definitely have to get past the first minute or I'm screwed. You did, Blue? Blue is such a sweet lady. Blue has come into my life as a blessing too. Blue sent me clothes. And Blue sent me clothes that I wouldn't normally buy for myself. But when I get it, because it's a gift, I keep an open mind. I'm like, how's this gonna look on me though? I've never worn a jublung in my life. I've never worn a maxi dress in my life except when I was in a beauty contest when I was 10. How's this gonna look on me? And Joe said, try it. And I put it on. It's gorgeous. How she know this gonna look good on me? She got a good eye. Blue, when I get rich, you're gonna be my stylist. By the way, I don't want to end it sad, but I want to tell you guys a little story. So Jada has this classmate that she went to school with in high school. She's a pretty little girl. She is either from Salvador or Nicaragua, one of those places. And every time I would go to school for anything, after school, whatever, meet the teacher, coffee with the principal, whatever the hell they had, the little girl would come running to meet me and say, remember me? I think her name was like Elise or something. And she goes, Jada's friend. Don't I look like Jada? We look just alike, right? We look like twins. We look like twins. I think they had the same coloration. That was it. But she had an attachment to Jada because, you know, we're Belizean, they're Nicaraguan or Salvadoran, whichever one it is. Well, the little girl had moved away from California and was living in some part of Middle America. I don't remember if it's Chicago, then Indiana, something like that. And she had to rush back to California. Did she use the CMOS? Cindy? Jada? No. Cindy wasn't doing the CMOS at that time. Jada was 11 years old when God healed her. It was a man of God that touched her. I'm still friends with the man. He touched her and she got healed within 4 days. And then the coloring came back within 2 months. Grows hair? Okay. We're going to check into that. Somebody, I have the damn phone. Let me stop bugging people to screenshot. Although my wrenches don't mind, my mods don't mind. I screenshotted it. The little girl had to rush back to California because her mother got COVID, slipped into a coma, and she passed. The little girl made a video that made you cry. The video is for a GoFundMe. I never share people's GoFundMe on my page. I'll tell you why. I have people that I feel like they're legit and their GoFundMes are legit, but I very infrequently will share a GoFundMe because a lot of people hit me up through Facebook and YouTube to share their friends' GoFundMe and GoFundMe for this and GoFundMe for that. But I was on the platform, the one with the P, not Patreon, Periscope. And when those people used to do their GoFundMes, they would tell you lies as to what the GoFundMes were for. And the GoFundMes were actually for them to get money to take trips to go meet people in Periscope so they can have affairs and stuff. So, hi, Sean. So I very infrequently share people's GoFundMe. So if you see that I share a GoFundMe, is because I vetted it and I know it's legit and I know what they're going to use the money for. Okay? This little girl needs money to bury her mother. They live in my side of town, so they don't need $16,000 like what we needed to bury mommy. They need $12,000. If they cremated, they would need about $3,500 to do the mom. But some cultures do not believe in cremation, and we have to be respectful of people's cultures. I feel like if we learn to be respectful of people's cultures, we won't have all this division going on. Because I never could understand why, I don't want to bring politics into this, but I could never understand why people say, Obama's a Muslim. It's like, so? I mean, he's not a Muslim, but so what if he was? If he was Jehovah's Witness, would that bar him from the office? If he was Mormon, you know? If he was Seventh-day Adventist, all those religions are weird to me. They're all off the beaten path from what we know, right? But I don't say, oh, you can't be my friend because you're Adventist. You can't be my friend. I'm just not going to follow your rules of shutting everything down on Friday. That's your rule. I'm going to respect your rule and not do business with you from, Friday. And let me tell you, people use that as a crutch because I knew this black man that was Adventist. He was a whole doctor. And when I was selling my first book, he wanted to buy the first book. And I told Joe, tell him I don't have any in the car. And Joe says, why? I said, it's sundown on a Friday. This man's not going to pay me. He's not going to, he wants to do business at sundown on Friday. They don't do business after sundown on a Friday. And the man, Joe still opened a bloody big mouth. Tell the man went to the trunk of the car, took the book and didn't pay me. Didn't pay me. They use that as the excuse. When we had our business, we didn't do nothing for church folk because they never wanted to pay their bills. So I don't understand that thing about, oh, he not this, oh, he not that. You know what I mean? So coming back to this little girl, she needs $12,000 to bury her mom, she and her brothers. The story is the dad got deported 7 years ago. The mom stayed here with them and continued to take care of them on her own. And now she's gone. They have nobody. They've already raised $6,000. I'm going to go donate 20, and I'm always half starving. I'm going to pay my mortgage today, and I'm going to go donate at least 20 to her GoFundMe. I'm going to post it. Once this video is done and it populates, it's going to be in the description of this video. Go to that little girl thing. Go watch the video. Ricardo, you came back? Go watch the video. Go watch the video. One of my YouTubers that I watch, Jason McIlhone, he gave away $13,000 yesterday from his own YouTube money. I wish to get to that point that I'm making buku money. You think if I'm making $30,000 a month in YouTube, I wouldn't come back here and once a month we'd have like a $5,000 giveaway where, you know, so many people get $500? You know what a difference $500 make in some people's life? You know, I want to get to that point where I can do that because I love giving. Sandra gets excited to give. Sandra gave to me on her birthday today. I'm supposed to be giving to her for her birthday. She gonna come and give to me. And I said, sis, don't do that. It's your birthday. And she goes, I love to give. Don't block me from this. I'm like, okay. You know? So I will share that little girl's GoFundMe on my Facebook, on my YouTube, on my Instagram, on my Twitter. I'm going to put it in the description of this video as soon as this video is done. Let these babies bury their mom. Let's help these babies. Oh, God, that thing made me cry this morning. I want to cry now. They have nobody. As grown as these kids are, and I know these kids can take care of themselves. These kids are here more for me and Joe than we're here for them. You know, at 31, 29, and 25, you know these kids can make it on their own. They're innovative, they're talented, they're beautiful. And once you're beautiful, you can make it in life. Let me tell you that. But beautiful people like to take free rides and become whole killers and stuff. You can make it once you're beautiful, okay? Let me tell you. You can make it if you're not beautiful too, but I'm saying beautiful people have a better time. I've noticed that. So hi, Carla. Hi, darling. So Carla's Joshua's ancestry DNA came back. We taped the video yesterday. You're not going to see the video till Tuesday. And it's exciting. You're going to be shocked at his top geography. It's not like Jada's and Jory's. I'm not going to say nothing more. I want you guys to come watch that video so bad. Yeah, but can you imagine if both me and Joe were gone from these kids' life right now? Even though I know they could make it, they would have a hard time making it. You know what I mean? So these babies are left by themselves. You know, the lady that used to live next door, she had filed for her husband. He was from Mexico and he had to go home for his papers and they never let him come back because they said he had a deportation order that he knew nothing about. And these kids were left fatherless. She used to try to drive to Mexico like once a year because he was deep in the heart of Mexico. It wasn't like right at the border. And she stopped going because, of course, he started to have affairs and he pretty much lived his life, you know? And the boys that lived next door, the daughter was a little wench, but the boys that lived next door were so respectful and decent and caring and protective of their mom. They turn out to be big boys, like big football player looking boys. Every time we see them in the street, they come with such respect. You know, little girl, you want to slap her. Sandra's such a sweetie. She paid for StreamYard. I had some of the money, but she paid for StreamYard. She told me she would. She told me she would pay it by the time it was due again on the 20th, because I had the free thing. And she says, I want you to get the real thing because I want you to be able to stream live on all the platforms. I want you to get rid of that logo. I want you to have backgrounds, overlays, that whatever you can have for it. Let's try to level up and do this thing properly, you know? So, but that's why I don't share a lot of people's GoFundMe, because when I share a GoFundMe and it's serious to me, I want you guys to be able to know that these people really need the help. I know them. You're going to be a great grandma next month. Congratulations, Kathy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. A lot of my friends, I'm 54, a lot of my friends are grandparents already, and I'm happy for them, but I'm okay with what God has given me in my life too. You know, when I say that, people think I don't want grandbabies, but I don't want grandbabies here. Let them be married. And then you come here now and again and you go with grandpa to the store. Don't bug me. Right? Right, Carla? We got a blessing over here. For the first time, yes. I'm my grandmother's first granddaughter. I'm the only one that matters. The rest don't matter. I'm telling that to my cousin Effie because she watches. The rest don't matter. Oh my God, Blue, I'm going to have to call you, Blue. I promised you a phone call. I got your number too. I put it in my phone. What part of Belize me come from? Moses, boy, me come from Belize City. I born the Wagners Lane. No Wagner's Lane. That's my mom. Ibana Simmons Ali. Whose phone is that? Joe's phone. It's gonna have to ring because I can't get up from here. It's gonna stop right now, guys. Ibana Simmons Ali, and I raised at King's Park, next close to Nature's. And no, I'm sorry. Euphrates Avenue, close to Nature's. That's where my granny lived, and King's Park, close to Alcyon School. Yes. Yes. Jermaine, are you at work? Jermaine, are you at work or are you at home? And a bande Moses, because people like say, no bande. Yeah, I'm like, I don't want no grandbabies. I got too much to do. I got too much to do when I'm doing these videos and editing them. You think I need any grandbaby to bow around me? It's like, go to grandpa. Joe's going to love them. Joe love babies. Go to grandpa. You home? Okay. I'm going to end this live event. And I'm going to make a series of phone calls. The first phone call I'm going to make is going to be to Jermaine really quickly. The next phone call is going to be to Blue. Blue, if it's not the right time to call, text me and tell me it's not the right time to call. You're from London. Hey, Sizzling Kitchen. Where are you? You know what? YouTube might be sharing this live. Welcome. Welcome, Sizzling Kitchen. I'm going to go look for you guys, okay? I'm going to come back and subscribe to you. I have a little family that I watch in England that's called, I don't remember their name now. They go by their last name. I'll find it and share it with you guys. Small little channel, but I love them. I love them. My daughter comes to London. Well, she went to London twice in 2019. Couldn't go in 2020. She was going to go in March 2020 because of you know what. But her team is going to start coming back again in April if we can stomp out this virus. And then she's going to start going back and forth again. Hey, Miss Margaret, how you doing? What's your link? Sizzling Kitchen, this is what I'm going to promise you. I'm going to come see your channel. I'm going to subscribe to it. I'm going to watch a few of your channels. Okay? I don't share links until I'm watching you because I don't want to like just start to share links with people and then I don't even watch. But I'll come watch you and I'll subscribe myself. I believe that, Nazira, Jory got a couple of things me and Joe didn't get. You see what I tell you? You see what I tell you, Blue? Yeah, I'll come watch. Sizzling Kitchen, I'll come watch and I'll subscribe. If I like it, then I'm going to start talking about you, okay? We have to help each other out. We have to help each other out. You just swamped at work. Thank God we have work, huh, Miss Margaret? Miss Margaret, thank you so much for being a blessing in my life. Thank you so much. Yuda from Belmopan. I have an auntie in Belmopan. My dad's aunt. Her name is Myrtle. I don't know the last name though. I'm gonna call Jermaine first. Sometimes I'll call my close viewers and tell them what's coming up in the videos just so they can know what's coming up in the videos. Sometimes I can't hold it in. I have to call Jermaine and tell him who won. Somebody won. Somebody won, but the person didn't come in the room today. But somebody won. Somebody I love won too. Review other YouTubers. I wouldn't mind doing that, Jermaine. I wouldn't mind like watching other YouTubers and talking about what I like about their shows and stuff like that. But I don't want to review like cooking. Like somebody had suggested that I go look at other Caribbean people cooking and then say what they did wrong and review it. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to. That's going to get me cussed out and killed. But I don't mind looking at other people's channel and go, oh, go see them because they do this. And this is what I like or this is what, you know, I don't like. Like I have one person. Why people don't like my life? People like my life. I have this person that I watch. His name is Tim 2.0. And he does commentary on other YouTubers. I watch everything he does except his conspiracy theory videos. I don't indulge in conspiracy theories. I just don't. I'm not into conspiracy theories. I don't want to hear it. Even if I might have my own little conspiracy theory and I might be thinking, you know, these thoughts or whatever, I talk it over with my family and my kids. I don't talk it out here publicly. I don't like conspiracy theories because people add to it and It's dangerous. Conspiracy theories are very dangerous. I don't watch those videos at his channel, and I never go dislike it. I never put a negative comment. I just don't watch those, but I watch everything else he puts out. They're having their first baby. Awesome. Awesome. You hear all that noise outside? Yeah, Sandra's going. Carla, come back for Sandra party at 4 o'clock my time. Oh, I'm sorry, it's Sizzling Kitchen. You guys didn't hit the like button. Thank you for reminding. You guys, moderators, what I need from my moderators is when people come in, you guys are doing a great job with welcoming them and stuff and screenshotting things for me and blocking the fools, but remind them to like. And this is how I see people do it on their live events. They'll say, the moderators will say, you are already here. You might as well go ahead and like it. And that's what they put. And I like when I see that. When I see that, I go, oh, let me go like, because sometimes I forget. Oh my God, Clubhead, don't be threatening nobody over here. If you're watching on your TV and you can't like it right now, like it afterwards, please. Like it afterwards. Anyways, let's end this one so that I can go get stuff done so that when we come back later on StreamYard, we're going to be live at 3 platforms. It might be, well, it's going to be here for sure. It might be at my second YouTube page, which is called Bare Pantry Talk, and it'll be at Facebook. If I don't do it at Bare Pantry Talk and I can do it at Instagram, I might do it at Instagram. All right? Just do it. Clubhouse said, just do it. Clubhead, he come Clubhouse. Have you guys visited Clubhouse? You have to get an invitation, but the people over there are raunchy. Those pastors, ooh, the pastors are cutting up. Joe's making a headboard for my bed. He's making a headboard right now. So anyways, guys, we're going to end this one. Thanks for coming in. Jermaine, I'm going to call you first really quickly before I lose you, and then I'm going to call Blue afterwards, okay? I love you guys. Thanks for coming in. Ending broadcast now. Remember to share, like, and go back and comment on the page. Love you.